What's up, everybody? It's your main man Bennett back here and again, and welcome back to the Not Your Mama's Fantasy Football League Volume 8. It's the week 4 power rankings. Let's get on into it. Sorry. So, we're here, and we're ready for another Power Rankings. Let's go to the 12th place team. And the 12th place team is... It's Team Robs. That's right. Team Robs coming in at 12th place again, although they did get the win. So, congratulations to this team for getting their first win of the season. We love to see it. Even though Terry McLaurin scored 0 points, it did not matter. I actually don't think he played. Evan's kicker, Ashton Genty, and Jordan Love combined for 84 points. Pretty darn good. Let's see if Evan can maintain this whole winning thing to potentially get out of the Not Your Mama's fantasy basement as he's been for quite some time. So we'll move along to the 11th place team. 11th place team in these here rankings, and it's kids' college funds, baby. I'm putting kids' college funds, baby, right here at 11. Might be a premature reduction of value here, but I just think, Austin Eckler getting hurt, Tyreek Hill getting hurt, and we look at this team, and we see, Jalen Waddle, we see Debo, Drake London's been struggling, Justin Jefferson has got Carson Wentz throwing him the ball. It's just an inconsistent group. So, he will be taking on Team Robs in week 5. That's a major battle of the 12th place and 11th place teams. So, we will not want to miss that. We're going to move on to the 10th place team. And the 10th place team in these here rankings, and it's Moldy Biscuits. Moldy Biscuits, I'm putting Moldy Biscuits right here at 10. Probably more of a knee-jerk reaction to the Malik Neighbors injury designation. I hate to hear that. This team still has guys like Josh Jacobs putting down 30 points a week. JSN, Chuba Hubbard, DK, Javonte Williams, Quinshawn Judkins. So, maybe just losing Neighbors not enough to make a big deal over it for the time being. And, this team just needs to win a couple to get right with the standings here. We're going to move right along to the 9th place team. 9th place team in these rankings, and it's Dork. Dork's coming in here at the 9th place, and I think they lost in a very close matchup. They only lost by like 3 points. And, Mike Evans. We need Mike Evans to return to glory and to good form for this team to be more profitable. And Chase Brown and the Cincinnati offense. Cincinnati, once Joe Burrow went down, everyone's just like, all right, I'm going to clock out. That Chase Brown, I thought your point should go up. Skyrocket. Anyway, we're going to see what happens when Dork takes on Deez Nix in week 5. Let's go. We're going to see what's going on with the 8th place team. All right, the 8th place team in these here rankings, and it's Betta W Chedda. I'm putting Ben right here at 8. I think he's moving up in the rankings even though he lost. But, it's because Ben has got my favorite fantasy, or one of my favorite fantasy players this year. His name is Woody Marks. Woody Marks is the name where no one was going to say that name a month ago. On, September 1st? No one was saying like, hey, make sure you pick up Woody frickin' Marks, No one said that. I didn't hear it, but Ben heard it. You got him. Let's see. Lamar got less than 13 points. That's not good, but that's weird. Jonathan Taylor played a road game against the Rams. He didn't do very good. Lad McConkey has not been unlocked. So there's a lot of potential for this team to improve. What can we say? He could have played Romeo Doubs in the Eagles' defense instead of Lad McConkey, and he would have finished with 145.6 points. It's a lot of points. So this team will bounce back. We're going to move on to the 7th place team. 7th place team. You don't know where I'm going to deliver this team power rank from. And it's Deez Nix. That's right. Deez Nix. Tanner takes the L. Moves to 2-2. It's not good. I think, like I've mentioned before, we're all rooting for Tanner this year. And Bo Nix gets you 30 points. You need your other players to show up for you. And he just didn't have the juice. Let's see. What? I like R.J. Harvey. I like Xavier Worthy. But what are you going to do? Tanner takes on Dork and will not be happy if he moves to 2 and 3. I tell you what. We'll move on to the 6th place team. 6th place team in these here rankings, and it's side Betta go baby. Got the win, close margin of victory there. What can we say? George Pickens. When CeeDee Lamb's not in, his stock has been good. So he I think CeeDee's coming back soon, but I think Pickens is going to still be playing well. Derrick Henry's playing like trash. That'll get fixed. Cam Scatterbo is for real. He's a major part of the Giants' planning there. Geno Smith, not very good. So, when Jaden Daniels can come back and be the key quarterback piece for this team, then bang, bang, bang. Just need a couple pieces to do their part, and Darren will be just fine. We're going to move on to the 5th place team. 5th place team is right now. It's Master Cook. Master Cook is in 5th place. Wait a minute. 1 and 3. How can a 1 and 3 team be so high up in these rankings? Well, I'll tell you why. Because this is Allen's team. And we're all just living in Allen's world. All right? This is one of the most scoringest teams in the league. And he lost against Andrew's team. And anybody would have lost against Andrew's team. So we can't hold that against him. Can't hold this loss against him. He's got Christian McCaffrey, who looks good. And Brian Thomas Jr. is another guy that once he is unlocked, Baker's the real deal. I don't care what anybody says. This is the 5th place team right now. And if they lose again, I'll have a harder time doing that. So we're going to the 4th place team. 4th place team doesn't belong here, guys, and it's weekend at Logan's. Got the win because Dak Prescott is all you need to win fantasy sometimes. And when the Lions defense gives you 19 points, CD, he's going to come back. Marvin Harrison Jr., he's gonna stop dropping the ball. He's gonna stop dropping the ball. Ken Walker looks good. I don't have any other running backs. That's it. I'm just doing Ken Walker, and that's it. I just one loss is all I need, and I'm just gonna put, skyrocket down these rankings. We're gonna move on to more important teams, more valuable teams, more impressive teams, like the 3rd place team, who is Fancy Lads. Fancy Lads coming in 3. The top 3 is the same as it was before. I'm loving Emeka Egbuka. You know, even with Chris Godwin or Mike Evans, it doesn't matter. I think Emeka Egbuka, Bucky Irvin, Drake May, those three guys combined for 70 points. You're going to have a good time. Never mind, the fancy lads got Jahmyr Gibbs and Trey McBride. Bang, bang. So, you know, there's a lot of great firepower on this team. This is without question a legit team, you know, ready to just fight all the way to the bitter end. We're going to move on to the second place team. The second place team in these here rankings is... This team outscored the league. How about that? Most points scored in week 4. Most points scored all year, 159.8. It'll be cool if somebody can outscore that this year, do 160 plus. I think it can be done. But until then, this is the high water mark for anyone to achieve now. I mean, it's on quite a bit. Puka and Amon-Ra combined for over 50 points. Jalen Hurts did his thing. Amarian Hampton unloads for 25 points. What else? He's going to get Kittle back. And he could have played Matt Stafford, who scored 10 more points than Jalen. I think Jalen Hurts got like 23, which is respectful. Matt Stafford got 33, which is even more. So he could have eclipsed like 170 points, which in the biz, we call that big pimpin' spinning cheese. What's the rest of my notes? I'm just reading my notes. This isn't off the top of my head. These are a very specific script I'm reading off of here. My other notes include when Kittle comes back, he can choose between Kittle and Dalton Kincaid. That's bussin'. Yeah. Let's see. Fancy Lads takes on Ghost Bongtown this week, and aren't we all glad about that? It means those two big dogs get to take a bite out of each other. Something like that. We can all just kind of sneak by the junkyard while that takes place. We're going to move on to the top team, the number one team, and of course, it is it's Grand Salami. Number one team, Katie staying at the top, unbeaten after 4 weeks, 4-0. Scored just a little bit less than Andrew. She scored 159.4 points. So her team just throwing down monster points. Mahomes looking good. Bijan looking good. James Cook. What a great tandem that is. The Bijan with the James Cook boy. Garrett Wilson and Roma Dunze combined for over 32 points. That'll do. That'll do, pig. What can we say? Everything went pretty good for this team. Her defense and kicker combined for another 28 points. So is that kind of like the stars aligning and that's just how it is? No, this team just does that. Their team has been one of the most consistent scoring teams so far. So what do we do? Let's see. She's taking on weekend at Logan's, looking like it's going to be 5-0. Looking like it's going to be 5-0. Go Mariners. That's all I got. Bang. Go Mariners, go Hawks, and go you.